Okay, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? Live stream up in effect. Monday Night Talk, but this is a special one. We're gonna go ahead and get this cracking right now. Let's see who all up. Who's all up and out and about? Nobody I see, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff need to go on, but first thing first before I do anything. Just want to introduce everybody to my new channel. This ain't it though, but y'all go and subscribe to my other channel that was created in the wee hours. It's called Amexium, Amexem, Real Real Media Live. Amexium Real Media Live. Let's see who popped up over there. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this popping right now. Craig J, peace, family, peace. What's going on? What's going on? Shoot, early, like Monday afternoon here in Miami. Pretty quiet, so to speak. Yeah, y'all go ahead and check out my new channel, because also in addition to that, my podcast is back up and on. The Return of the Amazing Show. So on that channel, I'm gonna be doing a lot of podcasts from there. Y'all probably got a snippet of a couple of the episodes on my main channel, but the other channel is over there. I had to make that one up because Mr. O Real Media Live, I deleted that one because there was some complications to that. On the plantation, yeah, I feel you, brother. I feel you. But I covered a couple of things that's recently happened right now, because the reason I'm just speaking in this tone, because I just found out about 5-10 minutes ago, our Empress Della Reese, one of the elders, has transcended today at the age of 86. The video's up on the main channel, so, Also, go and subscribe to my Amexium Real Media Live channel as well. And like I said, I want to thank everybody for helping me reach my main channel, to help reach over 1,000 subs and counting. Let's go ahead, let's continue to get out here, let's put in this work and really disrupt, dismantle, destroy the entity called white supremacy and entity called racism and stuff like that. And then just keep on doing this and stuff, Yeah, Charles Manson also bit one too, so couldn't happen to a nicer guy on that tip. So, it's no problem with that. Charles Manson, so. But yeah, Della Reese had passed away, transcended. So may she rise in power to the elder, Della Reese. But I also want to talk about, I want to thank 76G Cart for sending me that info. It seems like the cooning don't stop, man. King Maya, what's up, brother? What's up? Yeah, I'm just here to tell y'all that, that the Amazing Show is back on via Spreaker. Download that app called Spreaker, Spreaker. I'm doing. That's how I got started doing the YouTube videos via that. But now it's back on and popping and stuff. But it's on my new. I'm gonna be doing it on my new channel, which is Amexium Real Media Live, which is AMEXEM Real Media Live. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel because I had to delete the other one because of some complications to there as well. And I'm gonna do a third one too. That might be I might do that one via Patreon. I don't understand how that Patreon look. I gotta ask Tori and them about that. Appreciate that, family. Appreciate that. So I'm building that one up right now because now I got over 1,000 subs in that one. And I thank everybody for coming there on that one though. So, you know, so let's just keep this energy going. Let's keep it going positive and stuff. But back on the Herschel Walker. You know, he's out here going ahead and going to bat. Going to bat for white supremacy. I should call it Caucasian inferior sissies, really. You know, I don't get this guy. It's always was something about Herschel Walker that I never liked it. Ever since he was at the University of Georgia and he came out and he played with the Dallas Cowboys and shit. You know, I always felt he was kind of a little bit moist, and this proves it even more. You know, now he's up here, you know, defending the yeah, he's old, yeah, King, yeah, he's a kumbaya ass nigga. He got out here and say he blamed Roger Goodell because Goodell should have stopped the protests on the field before it even got started. And Roger Goodell, although, yeah, we got issues with him, but at the same time, he going by the NFL contract bargaining agreement where it mandates that players don't have to stand up for the national anthem. Which the taking the knee to protest was started by Colin Kaepernick. And as he's still the most talked about the most, and he ain't even in the league. As y'all witnessed Sunday night, I don't know if none of us ain't watched the game, so I man caught that. There was people out there in front of AT&T Stadium down there in Arlington. They took a knee in support of Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick, yeah, he will be talked about forever because, and then the GQ magazine photo shoot, that just goes to show even more that he is on the right side of history. That he's on the right side of history and he's going to forever be on the right side of history. Cats like Herschel Walker, Ray Lewis, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, all these ex-athletes and these other coons that's currently playing like LaShawn McCoy, Jerry Rice and all these other idiots, they are going to be on the wrong side of history. Ray Lewis too. And they continue to do so. So, you know, like I say, Herschel Walker came out there. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm gonna put a video together on that. You know, all this. See, this the thing. Like with Hobgoblin 45. First thing first, you know, you can. That because you're the president, you can't tell anybody what to do. That's why this America is a free country. Saying that Marshawn Lynch should be suspended or something like that. How long Marshawn Lynch been doing that? Sometimes he'll sit, sometimes he'll stand. You know? But see, Trump just want to try to get this attention going and stuff. Because I heard about him, his Twitter beefing with LeVar Ball. And to be honest with you, like I say, like LeVar Ball said that Trump didn't do anything or whatever, like so on and so forth. Like I said, on that tip, I have yet to see to prove that. Maybe he did or maybe he didn't. Because after all, LeVar Ball was in China anyway promoting this big baller brand store. So how did they know? Of course, yeah, you notice the pattern. He's only going to attack black people. Yes, of course he is going to do that. You know? Because keep in mind what he said back in September. He called NFL players sons of bitches. You know? trying to take digs at Colin Kaepernick. And I know he gonna tweet something about that. But see, his little Twitter beef with LeVar Ball. Deion Sanders is another one. And I'm gonna tell you like that. Me being from here in South Florida, let me tell you something about these Fort Myer dudes, man. That's why I don't fuck with them, to be honest with you. Them Fort Myer dudes are some of the biggest buck dancers of some of that category, from some, not all of them. They're some of the biggest Sambos I've ever seen in my life. And see, like with Deion, like the thing about with him, we talking about the same cat who went to Florida State, flashy, blinging out, had more bling than Birdman and stuff. Yeah, and so on like that. And he's an asshole to boot. Now all of a sudden, after his years of playing with the Falcons, with the 49ers that 1 year in '96, then with the Cowboys, then with the Redskins, and then the Baltimore Ravens, and that was it. You know, he was just chasing money, and now he's a televangelist, some shit like that. Deion Sanders can kick rocks as far as I'm concerned. This the same motherfucker who came out here and he defended that racist. Yeah, I got it back on here. Mr. Barry, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I just realized that, King. Yeah, move around, stream offline. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, so the whole thing, like with Deion Sanders, man, you know, and then there was an episode I think I caught at that time with his ex-wife, Pilar, or whatever her name is, Pilar, that he didn't want her kids to proclaim want his kids to proclaim their nationality and birthright, which I think Pilar was doing was a great thing. Instead, Deion want to keep them indoctrinated into the Negro codes and the black codes and stuff. Keep them indoctrinated into Stockholm syndrome, which I think that's the worst form of child abuse ever. But and it proves and shows right there. Look how he comes out there and defends Candy, Calvin Candy, aka Jerry Jones, and stuff. Deion, you know, like I say, these jokers ain't got no backbone. Him, Herschel Walker, Ray Lewis, they got no nuts. Bow Wow, they got no nuts. And then now, you know, you got a dumbass who's supposed to be president. He's beefing with NFL players. First it was Colin Kaepernick. Now he beefing with Marshawn Lynch. You know, like King was saying. You know, I agree, King. Yeah, we got to start teaching our kids of the price of of the coon, not the coon, not the buck dance, not to do none of that stuff. Pretty much, Craig. Yeah, the coon train is definitely filling up. It's filling up to capacity. I don't think it's never ending, to be honest with you. A lot, Mr. Barry, a lot. I'm pretty sure during his collegiate days at Florida State and during his tenure, which whatever one of the 5 teams, I'm preferably saying the Cowgirls, the Dallas Coon Boys, he probably messed around with a Becky or two or whatever like that. Who knows? You know. But the reason why I say what convinced me of his cooning ways is that how he come out and he supported Dez Bryant when Dez Bryant said that stupid shit. Condoleezza Rice, Frederica Wilson. Yeah, of course, Klan runs in his blood. Anybody can see that, like with Hobgoblin, with Cheeto 45. You know, anybody can see that. You know what I'm saying? Because his dad, Fred Trump, in 1924, was arrested and for trying to fight the police at a Klan rally or something like that. Now, when it comes down to Frederica Wilson, with the elder right there, Frederica Wilson is who I know personally, Congresswoman from here. And I also had the pleasure a couple years ago to meet Condoleezza Rice. And that was a hell of an experience and stuff. By the way, she's a Scorpio too. Very intelligent, very, very powerful. Now, some people will say that Condoleezza Rice is a coon and stuff like that, but I really didn't never seen that. But both of them sisters also had they highly criticisms of the idiot that's sitting up in here and stuff. But his beef with LeVar Ball via Twitter, he's gonna lose that. Coons change too. Yeah, but here's the thing. I've never seen her throw us under the bus. Neither has O.J. Simpson. People want to use the narrative, I'm not black, I'm O.J. Well, here's the thing. O.J.'s right. He's not black. Last time I checked, he's brown. But even during that time, during the trial and all this other stuff in 95, he never threw us under the bus, And like I tell people, I still stand behind O.J. when I say he didn't murder Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. Nah. That's my only thing with that, when it comes down to Orenthal, James Simpson, is that, dude, you got to leave them white women alone, bro. Real talk. Thank you, King. Thank you. And that was going to be one of the things I'm going to talk about with that, because even with Noble Drew Ali, when he tells us that he say look, you're not Negro, you're not colored, you're not black, or not even African American. We're Moors, because black is not a race nor nationality. You know what I'm saying? That's an adjective to describe something. See, this is black. This is black. As I'm gonna say this again, this is black. Okay. My skin ain't nowhere close. My complexion ain't nowhere close to that. My complexion nearly close to this. The dirt out in the yard, that's black. Asphalt is black. Like black top, like on a basketball court. You know what I'm saying? This is black. This is black. So that's a lesson to be learned for all those RBG cats that heavily, the Garveyites and all that, talking about saying black power and all that. The tires on your car, yeah, exactly, King. That's black. But yeah, but the other channel, the new channel, Amexium Real Media Live, yeah, y'all go to that and go ahead and subscribe to that, and I'm gonna build that one up alongside with this. I'm still gonna mess with the main one, of course, because we gonna hit them like there are two ways, because like I'm saying, I think I advise everybody to have more than one channel on ScrewTube. They trying to target a lot of the brothers and sisters who speak that unadulterated, unfiltered truth when it comes down to white people, when it comes down to so-called white people. And white, yeah, let's talk about white. White isn't a nationality nor race either. Last time I checked, they say in the dictionary that's supposed to stand for purity. See, this is white. That's white right there. Transparent. You can see through that. And on top of that, it's supposed to be Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the link, Craig. Kenny, yeah, we call ourselves doesn't change our enemies. I don't expect the enemy to change. But the thing about that, you change your literature, you change your way of thinking. And on top of that, it's all about proclaiming your nationality and claiming your birthright. Because, like I stated plenty of times before, not all of us came over here on a slave ship. And, you know, a lot of us are indigenous, aboriginal nationals on the continent of North America, not the United States. The United States is a corporation, not a country. That's why we say, when we say, you know, we part of North Amexium, North America, you know, we never say United States, you know, because the United States is a corporation. Now, as far as the enemy go, no, I don't expect them to change and all that. But they do gonna acknowledge us, because acknowledge us that we are Moors. You know, whether it doesn't matter if you call yourself Hebrew Israelite, it doesn't matter if you call yourself a Pan Africanist, RBG, Nation of Islam, 5%er, Christian, whatever like that. Basically, it's the same people. We're the same people. Because nationality is the order of the day. Hell, even dogs, the wild and domesticated animals have nationalities. You know, Irish wolfhound, English bulldog, Afghan hound, Russian wolfhound, Chinese Shar-Pei, French poodle, Canadian lynx, American bald eagle, American bulldog. You know, that sort of thing. Yeah, yeah, of course we gotta fight, you know. Check a video channel, the African tribe called Garifuna Wabot. Okay, yeah, of course. You know, like the Europeans, number one, like, they just nothing more, just a lower form of ourselves. That's about it. Because after all, we are the original people. We are the first people. Shoot. And some Europeans, like Jane Elliott, William Cooper, may he rise in power, and all that, they knew that. Jane Elliott is that real old white lady that basically confront white people about when it comes to racism. She said it quite frankly. She said, "Look, if we just use black people were the first ones here, and they gonna be the last." That made a lot of these caucus stains very uncomfortable. Walter Sniper, no, I haven't. I gotta check it out. I gotta check it out. But back to what King said, enslaved in Belize. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, of course, in all of the Americas, North, South, and Central. Yes, of course. You know, I'm not saying it never happened, and of course the adjoining islands too, which is now known as the Caribbean. Formerly used to be a continent called Atlantis. But if you really want to take it back to the beginning, when the Earth, when she was still young, it was the whole continent was one time was called Asia. So when it come down to race, we're really Asiatics. As far as nationality, if you're born in the Americas, you're a Moorish American. Period. Kashmir, what's up? Salute, my brother. Salute. How's it going down over in Seattle? Yeah, just coming in like that. Cause I'm gonna leave a link in the channel in the description to my new channel, and also the Return of the Amazing Show. Oh yeah, I forgot about one more animal that has a nationality. Scottish Terrier. Yeah, you're right, King. French, the Dutch, Scotch, and all of them, they benefit off slavery. All of them benefited off of that. But keep in mind too, even during the Dark Ages, when the European back then was uncivilized, like what you see now, still uncivilized. It was the Moors that came over there and civilized the Europeans. When you see all the great structures and the buildings and everything that you see, like in Spain and in Italy and throughout mainly Western Europe and stuff, Ireland, even here close to home to me, um, in the city like Opelika, you look at Opelika City Hall. That everybody think that's Arabic architecture. That's really Moorish, created by Glenn Curtis. I gotta do a video on that, on the history of Opelika, the name, where it come from and stuff. I'm gonna do that on my other channel. Yeah, left them in the caves. Yeah, of course, Craig. Because like, look, even Europe didn't even want them. So when you got a so-called white person talking about saying they're gonna go back to Europe, they gonna look at them like they crazy. Shit, you're not even from here. Y'all, they only came out of the caves of the Caucasus Mountains. Europa, if that's the name that I'm looking at. And it's the same with California. California is named after Queen Khalifa, which happened to be his sister, a queen at that. So it just goes to prove more and more that that we're global people. But to Kenny, I'm just gonna say this. Like I say, you ain't got to believe me. I say research it yourself, or hear a recommendation, get the book. Hold on one second. I'm gonna just get the book to show you. Hold on one second. This is the book I highly recommend anybody to get. Yeah, but King was saying like the same thing like when it comes down to I'm glad you brought that up, King, about the Spaniards, conquistadors. Because like when it comes down to the Mexicans and to all the people of Mexico, all the Mexicans, Mexican American, which happen to be quote unquote they Native American too. But in Mexico, the Spaniards, the conquistadors turned around and conquered them and also forced their religion and their language on them. They're called mestitos, brother. Yeah. So I recommend get this book right here. It's by Jose V. Pentema Bay. You know, that just goes to show right there. And that's like a brief thing about it on the back of it too. Very good book. Very great book. Othello's Children of the New World, Moorish History and Identity in the African American Experience. That's a very great book when it comes down to it. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, ain't no doubt about that because like when you had the so-called Native Americans who also enslaved a lot of people of African descent, particularly like from West Africa, which is like Ghana, Senegal, Sierra Leone, that sort of thing, like there, which was all part of the Moorish Empire. You know, but at the same time, you also had some of them that, damn. Mm-hmm. Well, here's my thing when it come down to it. Well, when it comes down to that, you know, just go ahead. Everybody have to go ahead and have your research game up. I'm not saying that King Maya is wrong, because he's absolutely right. But it's a lot more to it than what people realizes. You know, because in Art of War, rule number one in the Art of War, Sun Tzu say rule number one is know your enemy. So therefore, you have to know your enemy, because guess what? The enemy already knows a lot about us, and the reason why he know a lot about us is because you got some of us who basically gave it to him, and that's in reference to these coons and these Sambo sellouts, you know, who basically sold us out just for a piece of silver, and to going on right now. Now y'all see what's happening with Jesse Jackson, or should I say Messy Jesse, who decide all of a sudden, right around this time, to say that he's been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. That's just karma coming back and biting him in the ass. Because after all, he's the one, for somebody who helped set up Martin Luther King to get killed, and also sold out your own people just so you can enrich yourself. Same thing with Al Sharpton too. You can look at the picture I put up on my Instagram page. You know, and all these same cats who out here cooning and buck dancing, Ray Lewis, Stephen A. Smith, Jason Whitlock, um, Larry Elder, Jesse Lee Peterson, David Clark, who I just realized, thanks to True Royal Family, shout out to the Empress True Royal Family, said that he's not having problems, in-house problems at home with his spouse. See, I told you, man. You know, you ain't want to listen. Stop messing with them Beckys, and that's exactly what happened. Leonard DeYuta, what's up, bro? What's up? Yeah, that's all they are, Kenny. They ain't nothing but pimping pastors. That's why you see a lot of millennials, our generation, no longer messing with the church or nothing like that. I said it back in '04 that these preachers ain't nothing but pimps. PIMP, acronym meaning put it in my pocket. That's what it means. Not much, family. Nothing much. Nothing good. Shoot. Got the podcast back up running via Spreaker. You can download that, The Amazing Show. And also, I'm going to put the link at the end of the stream. I'm going to put the links in the description for y'all. Go ahead and go through there, as I'm going to go ahead and build that up as well. But this shit here starting to get crazy. And, you know, with Jupiter being in Scorpio, it's really messing them up. You know, but only bad part, good and bad part. Now, yesterday, Charles Manson, out of there. Yeah, it's all a game to them. I'm going to tell you how these preachers work. See, after they have their little Sunday service, a lot of them gather up somewhere, like say at, I don't know if y'all got Piccadilly's cafeteria in y'all city where y'all stay at. I know we have it. We used to have it here. I think we still do. Or Golden Corral or wherever like that. And they get together in a little private dining room or whatever like that in that section. And they congregate and say, who got the much on this? Vengeful Spirit, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing all right, man. Just doing this live stream to introduce my other new channel I just put up, and as well as my podcast station, The Amazing Show, back on the air via Spreaker, Spreaker. Yeah, he love barbecue arms and stuff. But you know what? Charles Manson also said a little bit of truth too when it referred to us. See, the thing he said why white people gonna go down the tubes, because see, for one, because see, when they should have been in Africa, they should have left black people alone over there when they were kings and gods there. But you bring them over here, and now he made them less than nothing. Now even Charles Manson even knew that. Now, I was 1 year old when those murders were happening, when he murdered Sharon Tate. You know, personally, I wish he would have got that pedophile, Roman Polanski and shit like that. And speaking of pedophiles, man, you know, this shit with Roy Moore, with that cracker from Alabama, you know, how he... Yeah, he was confused, but he spoke a little bit of truth, though, King, though. But I didn't really pay too much him no mind, no way, because he was already out of there. That gastrointestinal disease got the better of him. And that's what happens. But also sad to me to report, too, that that Della Reese, our Empress, had transcended it, too, today at 86. And you know, with Della Reese, man, you know, that was one of the women that I looked up to as like a motherly figure, in addition to my own biological mother. Yeah, of course Charles Manson is that. Yeah, of course he is. But he out of there now, and I don't feel nothing with him. But see, it just go, yeah, of course the White House is full of rapists. Let's just start to the top. You got a so-called president in there who bragged about saying grabbing women by the vajayjay. Yes, he did. Yeah, he tried to start a race war back during in '69. When I can say when I was a year old when that, see, they wanted to start that junk way back then, and this was like 50 years, damn near 50 years ago. He was trying to start a race war. And then they try to make it seem like they wanted to go ahead and blame it on blacks. Just like in '92 with the LA riots, where we seen nothing but white people that was looting and robbing the stores and stuff like that, and they wanted to try to blame black people. Sort of like with Susan Smith, you know, the white lady who killed her own 2 kids down in South Carolina, and then lied about saying that, you know, a black man stole a van with her 2 kids in there. So, you know, this is the psychological demented mindset when you're dealing with these individuals. You know, and even in the White House, I mean, even with Trump, man, shoot, y'all forgot about the shit Bill Clinton them did? Well, he impregnated a white chick, and the chick turned around, ended up being dead. Hillary knows a lot about this. This is one of the reasons why I didn't vote for neither one. You know, and the Clinton crime cartel, biggest one of them all. You know, I kind of even felt bad in the '90s just voting for that motherfucker twice. But I know for a fact, even back then, that his 3 strikes law led to the incarceration over 100,000 black men But yeah, definitely pedophiles. Even Joe Biden, pedophile. Roy Moore, Jeff Sessions, pedophiles. Trust me. Oh yeah, definitely the Kennedy brothers. Shit, John and Robert and Bobby, yeah. Shit. Still are, yeah. Conditionally still are. Even down here in Florida, when old punk ass Jeb Bush was governor here, you know, they had that that three strikes thing here. So yeah, so it's still a lot of good brothers still locked up behind bars and stuff. Look at the Central Park Five. You know, them brothers were locked up for a long time because Agent Orange here decided to put out a pull page saying they should be executed and stuff. When it came to find out it wasn't them that did it, it turned out to be a white guy that raped and killed that woman in Central Park. Well, Vengeful Spirit, like I said, and I said the same Tariq Nasheed said it as what I did. Came election day last year, around this time, I didn't vote at all. I sat my ass at home because there was no point in voting for two individuals, one who we know happens to be an open racist, and like I told a cracker at work, talking about saying, but Donald Trump ain't racist. No, the motherfucking racist. Just because he don't say the term nigger or porch monkey or spear chucker, doesn't mean that he ain't doesn't mean he racist. He's speaking in code, so you could miss me with that bullshit. Just like you would probably do when you go your little clan meetings. And I told him that right in his fucking face. Also, in the same time, here you also got a woman who 90 and 92, she called black boys super predators, and on top of that, she agreed with Margaret Sanger. All this deleting emails and all that. This is why I say what you gonna get out of this administration, same thing you got out of the Obama administration and the Bush administration. Absolute zero shit. But these the ones out here, because look how the diagrammic change. You go to your local high schools, you got transsexuals teaching our babies sex education. Transsexuals, lesbians, that sort of shit. Okay? But yet though motherfuckers mad at Trump, you say he didn't want transgenders in the military. I can't fault him for that. I'm sorry. I just can't. Definitely right, Leonard. And see, all you young niggas out here, I'ma just be 100 to you. That's out here wearing these little skinny jeans and shit. Motherfucker, take that shit off. You know what I'm saying? And get back to business. Dudes so stupid wearing skinny jeans, they don't realize it's health wise, they don't do nothing but cut off your circulation. Excuse me. Cut off your circulation. Skinny jeans are meant for women. Let them wear that. You know, that's just plain and simple. That's just plain and simple. And it's gonna be a lot more where that's gonna come from. Y'all, you haven't seen anything yet. You haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning. You know, dudes up here 6'5", 6'6", 280 pounds, and they wearing skinny jeans. That shit do not look normal. Oh, and here's the worst part. Oaktown, hey, what's up? What's up, baby? Yeah, get back. And this the worst part. Then they wear the pants sagging too. Now you got cats out here that's in their 30s and their 40s, and you know, like I say, like I'm almost damn near 50, up here trying to wear skinny jeans. Oh yeah, Terry. Let me tell you something about Terry Crews. Oh, we talking about everything, but primarily, O-Town, about my new channel I got up. It's called Amexium Real Media Live. AMEXEM. I'm gonna put it up in the description. Also, podcast back on and popping. The Amazing Show back on and popping. So I'm gonna put links up in the description via the app Spreaker, so you can go there, as you know, subscribe there too and comment as well. Um, that's my thing about. But back with Terry Crews, he came out and he said that Harvey Weinstein groped him and shit. Motherfucker, shit, you 6'4", two something, whatever. How the fuck you gonna let another grown man, another motherfucker dude grope you? Let me tell you something about Terry the Coon Crews, as Professor Truth calls him. I don't know if y'all was there watching the Expendables, so with Stallone and Statham and all them at the Expendables. I think it was on Wall Street. This motherfucker ripping off his shirt on and wearing a fucking bra and all this shit, thinking he doing something comical to be entertaining. Now you don't see Stallone or Statham or Dolph Lundgren or none of them other cats doing that. Only his ass doing that shit. Okay, be right back. Yeah, that shit there is just pure freaking crazy. But yeah, well, you know his wife, you know he's married to a Becky, you know that. And that's why she didn't say nothing either. Because to be honest with you, it's like what my brother Red Pill was saying. Um, Shit, in Hollywood, see, they'd be involved in a lot of these orgies and wild ass sex parties and stuff that go on here. You know, that's how they get caught up with that stuff all the time, and they don't seem to get it. Yeah. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I see the battery getting low. Hold up. All right, I'm here, guys. I'm here. Yeah, but that dude there, you know, Terry Crews, like I said, he been lost points with me. And also Russell Simmons too. Russell Simmons, yeah, he's a flaming fag as well. Yeah, Leonard. Of course, he looked like a prison rapist. Remember that episode of Friday After Next? Okay, that wasn't faking. He was doing that for real, for real. Yeah, he played Damon, where he was trying to go ahead and try to molest Cat Williams in that movie. So that's for there ain't no surprise when it comes to that. But see, this is the thing about that. See, when it comes down to the homosexuality and all this other stuff, some people always got to come here and tell me, well, you know, that's their life. They do what they want to do as long as they don't come around me with it. Yeah, you goddamn right about the latter part. Long as they don't come around me with that and shit. Because see, that's not part of our culture or our heritage. You know, that's European shit. Hell, the other day, the other day when I was by the pool, um, at a place of business, and you know DJ had a thing cranking and all this other stuff like that, and you had some sisters up there that had a cabana booth or whatever, right? They started doing all their little twerking and all this stuff, and then next thing you know, you seen a couple of them bumping and grinding on each other. Now keep in mind, now they heterosexual females. But then I noticed something. I sat back and watched because over the other cabana, you had like some a group of white people there as well. Now you know you had the little string bean skeletal looking Becky trying to wear a thong coming over there, and she trying to twerk with them, and then the white dudes coming over there and all this and stuff. You know that shit there. I said like, yeah, energy vampires try to come steal energy, and then at the same time, they you know, they see the gal, y'all, you know, one of them asked me to escort her to the bathroom. I was telling her like on the slide, I said, man, look here, leave them motherfuckers alone. Cause see, next thing you know, they trying to lure y'all over there into their world, and the next thing you know, they trying to run the train on y'all. Quit setting yourself up for the okey doke. Vengeful spirit, absolutely he did. Russell Simmons, like I say, I called him out on his bullshit back then to defend that cracker Eminem, man. Or should I say Feminem. And you got some people out here, like I had to check a white bitch 2 weeks ago. A few weeks ago about that shit. About that quote unquote cipher that he freestyle that he did on Donald Trump. And then he tried to do some slick shit by trying to give a shout out to Colin Kaepernick. Okay? Now here's the thing. Not once did that faggot, did that piece of shit reprobate mention anything about police brutality. And personally to me, the shit was weak. Look at the whole video. You got his Peckerwood ass standing up there in the front. And then the niggas up there standing right there in the background. Like he's supposed to be some freaking white savior and shit. White savior complex, what I call them dudes out. Stockholm syndrome, that sort of thing like them. Okay? It wasn't great. It wasn't good. All you got to do is go back to 93 and look for that song Foolish Pride where he made a song disrespecting black women. Oh, but nobody don't want to talk about that. Nobody don't want to talk about that. You know, Russell Simmons, he want to keep other rappers from dissing Eminem, but you say you don't even know him. And say Eminem, which I'm not finna get all into like that might be a clone or whatever. You know, he 44 years old and he did that shit. Then 2 days later, he drops an album. Get the fuck out of here. As far as Eminem, he could eat shit for all I'm concerned. Because ain't no way. Okay, go ahead and go there. I believe that motherfucker is a clone. But you said, I'll let you deal with it. You know, and Jason Black said something that's real important. We got to stop handing over our cultural legacy, handing it over to them in a silver platter. And that's exactly what's happened. Now, Oaktown A, I totally agree. I totally respect Ja Rule, and I know Ja personally for going at his ass by himself. All them other coons just jumped in. You know. Yeah, you might as well throw 50 Cent in that shit too. Right, Vengeful. Yeah, they're very heavy on demonology, occultism, and sex magic. Let me tell you something about them D12 niggas. Them D12 niggas are moist. They wouldn't have done shit. Please. Because when my man Ray Benzino them came at his ass and shit like that, motherfuckers ain't knew what to do. And Benzino, my peoples. Exactly, Vengeful. That's who they went to go get to shut Ja Rule down, and that was 50 Cent. And 50's so stupid, he doesn't even realize he being a pawn and stuff. You know, that's why I say nobody don't go watch Power, don't support anything that motherfucker do. 50 Cent is on the government payroll, blah, blah, blah. So on, which he is. You know, he's always been. But you know what? It's gonna be his time to come pay the piper too. You know? All them G-Unit ass niggas. You don't see Lloyd Banks, you don't see Tony, faggot ass Tony Yayo. The game already put a lot of them niggas on blast. Who you talking about? 50 Cent or the game or both? Oh, 50 and Ja. I know 50 probably is. God damn, what the hell going on? Because hell, I seen that motherfucker took a photo shoot with a freaking, was it a photo shoot or no, a video. Him laying up in a freaking martini bottle or martini glass pool or something. A pool shaped like a martini glass. In a video and shit. Ja, I heard some stuff about saying what Eminem said that he got face down, ass up. I don't know how true that is. But like I said, in that industry, I wouldn't be surprised. But I doubt it. I don't know. I can't really call it like that. Because like I said, I met no Ja, no Irv Gotti. I know a lot of them motherfuckers, man. Shit. Hell, even Suge Knight even called 50 Cent out on their bullshit. And Eminem too. You see they ain't say shit after that. And Suge may not even see the Snoop is another one. I already had exposed Snoop in one of my other videos. People think he doing something jolly by going ahead and going at Donald Trump. But how the fuck you gonna go at Donald Trump when motherfucker you buddies with him and shit? Let me tell y'all something about Snoop, man. And I'm gonna keep saying this shit. Snoop is a government agent. His father is on the highest military clearance level and stuff. His father is his real father. It's not even, you can't even pull his name up on file. Period. Okay? When I said that he had a meeting with some military intelligence dudes and cats from the music industry, which was Lyle Cohen and another dude who, Lyle Cohen got ties with Mossad. You know what I'm saying? He got ties with Mossad. And they told him we can make you a whole lot of money just by doing the gangster rap stuff. And they know young niggas gonna go ahead and listen to that and go follow in that same footsteps. Because they also wanted to make money for the prison industry complex. I mean, prison complex industry, I'm sorry. You know, and that's what led up to that stuff. Okay? Pac was about the only one was talking about liberating us as people and doing for self. Because Pac, as anybody well know, Pac didn't even want to go to Vegas and stuff because like people want to talk about saying, oh, Suge set him up to get killed, blah, blah, blah. No, Snoop set him up to get killed. Because Snoop kept on egging Pac on, because Pac didn't like that shit what Snoop said at Hot 97 after beefing with Biggie and shit like that. And you know, he kept on egging Pac like Pac want to go to Vegas, gonna go to Vegas. Pac saying I ain't going to no motherfucking Vegas. You know, I ain't going to no Vegas. And then until Pac decides to say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Vegas, but I'm not gonna go with those sellout ass niggas. He was talking about Snoop and other sellout ass nigga. He was also talking about Dr. Dre fuck ass. Of course. Like I just said, vengeful. It's like what I said. His father is in the highest form of military out there. He military intelligence. You can't find his father's name. You can't even Google that shit. His mama never gave him no game, please. That's why Snoop was able to beat that motherfucking murder rap and shit. Even Suge Knight even talked about like how Snoop them is an agent. Why you think they don't want to let Suge Knight out? Some people will say Suge Knight full of shit, this and that and all that. But me personally, I always liked the Suge Knight. You know, forget about some of the stuff that he done, or you know, and all that stuff like that. Then he spoke volumes to me. Yeah, me too, Kenny. Me too. Because those cops were sent there to kill Dr. Dre. But you know what? Dre laying up with a Becky too. Yep. Because, yeah, Dre is like self-hating and stuff. He always had been. That's why I would never support anything he do. You know what I'm saying? That's why Pac said what he said about with Dre. We in here in the studio putting it in. This motherfucker here at home, sitting at home here. But you know, that's that Gemini and Pac. He gonna tell it to you like it is. But then Dre goes out his way to go promote promote that idiot Eminem. And see what pissed me off more with Eminem, how he wanted to take Tupac, part of Tupac's legacy, and bastardized it like he did. With the Tupac Resurrection movie and shit. Suge was that real dude, you know. Vanilla Ice will tell you, say he didn't hang me from the balcony or nothing like that. Huh. I don't know, beg to differ. We weren't there, so we really don't know. But I could believe that. And yeah, that's the thing there with Dr. Dre, you know, he go ahead and give UCLA all that money. It wasn't UCLA, actually, it was USC. Right, Vengeful. You know, I was about to say that because a lot of people don't realize that Suge Knight, Jay Prince, Irv Gotti, all of them was gonna set up a distribution deal. Irv Gotti got the East in New York, Suge got the West, and Jay Prince got the South. Rap-A-Lot Records in Texas. You know, set up their own independent distribution deal. That would have changed the whole paradigm in the whole music industry. But Joe Campbell, otherwise known as Jay-Z, go back and run back to the elites, tell them this is what they're going to do. Think about this. Notice how the feds rated Murder Inc., rated Rap-A-Lot, Death Row, all simultaneously at the same time. Okay? Under indictments and shit. And the elites rewarded Jay-Z with that fucking 40-40 club. See, I never was a fan of Jay-Z. I never liked him. Because I always thought he was flawed from the get-go. You know, he tried to come with this Sammy Sosa type bullshit when he first came out into the league. Because see, like, you gotta understand, this is the age of Aquarius. And a lot of stuff is now coming to truth. A lot of stuff is coming to truth now. Because, like, yeah, exactly, Vengeful. They knew if we had our own distribution, they ain't, you know, because, see, guess what? They can't stand it when we have our own independent stuff. And it's just like when you have your own business, when you have our own that. Even our own social media platform. Like when Dario Cluis came out with the Black Spot, which I'm a proud member of and stuff, Notice how them trolls, they some trolls went over there to try to ransack the damn servers and stuff like that, doing all this stuff. Black Spot and Black Junction. Oh, there she go, Annie K. What's up, sister? What's going on? New channel up, new podcast back up. You already know about it. It's on my new channel. But these are one of the few things what we talking about on here, exactly what's going on. And back on there with Jay-Z, I don't want to get all caught up into the Illuminati stuff because, like, I get tired of these guys making stupid videos on YouTube talking about the Illuminati is evil like that. They don't even look at the definition of the word Illuminati, because Illuminati means enlightened ones. The Illuminati basically means everybody on this live stream. We are the Illuminati. The people that's doing all this, they're Satanists and Luciferians. If you really want to get deep into it. And then on top of that, Jay-Z, him being married to Beyonce, trust me when I'm going to tell you what I'm about to say. Beyonce is going to be a blood sacrifice for him. I'm not finna say no more on that. I'm not finna touch. That's all I got to say. You ain't got to believe me? Look it up yourself. But Jay-Z, but Jay-Z, let me tell you something. Oaktown, you can agree with me on this. Jay-Z and Diddy had a hand in Biggie's death. Bar none. Bar none. Okay? They had a hand in that. Because, see, like, look, they got Pac out the way. 6 months later, they got Biggie out the way. That's the thing when it come down to that. So Annie, how's your day been so far? How's your day been? But on the real tip, this is what we got to start doing. It's all right, you know, just out here, we up here talking, strategizing what we need to do. You know, it's nice to see everybody on this stream is on code and stuff like that. And what we need to be talking about doing is basically like, you know, controlling our own economics and our own destiny. This is the best time to go ahead and do it. While we got Agent Cheeto too busy concerned about with our brother Marshawn Lynch, and I'm pretty sure Beast Mode ain't thinking about him. You know, another thing I want to ask everybody on here. I was watching Dr. Boyce Watkins' video. Who jumping off into that? Besides myself, I'm still reading up on it. Still reading up on it and probably put something in it. I probably should have it come in the mail. Who jumping into the Bitcoin game? I think black people we need to get into that Bitcoin game because I see that as a solid investment. And you can build off of that. Because cryptocurrency is starting to be the future right now. Because many times I've said, like, the dollar bills that you have, that the ATM spit out and that banks have, it ain't even worth the paper that it's printed on. I know you is, Craig. Yep, that's true. Because Suge, you can tell Suge wanted to tell so bad, but he knew because Suge ain't gonna tell because like Suge is a Freemason if I'm not mistaken. I'm just speculating, so that's why. But yeah, but back on the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency thing, that's the wave of the future right there. I think we need to black people need to focus up on that and stuff like that. Because from it doesn't take that much to go ahead and invest in as little as $20 to go ahead to do that. Because last time I checked, let me see where Bitcoin stands at right now. It done dropped a bit, if I'm not mistaken. No, actually, it's up by 2.52%. Sitting right now at $8,225,000, and it's steadily gonna climb, steadily climbing. And then there's some other cryptocurrency that's out there. You know, I recommend everybody get into that. You know, you can tune in to Boyce Walker's YouTube channel, and he got the link there for it. Well, how to get into it. Because like I said, like, you know, none of us don't want to get out here and be working on the plantation where Craig at or where I be at or everybody on the stream at. You know, the thing is, like I say, like, you know, try to build your own little side stream of income on the side, not just one but multiple ones that's gonna be that are real and guaranteed and beneficial. I'm sorry. So yeah, that Bitcoin, I'm gonna talk a lot more about that on perhaps both our channels and stuff, because right now the times are wasting. I got like 5 minutes left, so because I gotta bounce up on out of here. Not to go to work, but I gotta go check on something. I gotta go check on something else with my people. And you know, helping to open up a jazz spot there though, so that I'm very much into down here in Miami, particularly like in North Miami, downtown North Miami. So when y'all come down here, I can take y'all to Nomi's Jazz Lounge and Sports Bar. You know. So this is what we gonna be doing. But like I said, go ahead, support the Black Spot, support Black Junction. In addition to that, my channel too, I'm gonna leave my new channel in the description. And at the same time, also, you know, download the app Spreaker. You can look for my channel on there, The Amazing Show, hashtag The Amazing Show. It's in the Play Store, and if you got iOS, it's in the App Store. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna check out up here, man, because I love the conversation we had here. But I'm gonna we do another live stream later on, either tonight or tomorrow. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Oh, Captain PY2, what's up, bro? What's up? You know, well, I got a little bit 5 more minutes to spare, a little bit because I gotta check out because I know they're gonna be coming around for me shortly. But yeah, but go check out my new channel, sub to that, and I'm gonna leave everything in the description. With that said, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Oh, also everybody too, like, get this book. You get on Amazon, I think it's about like $15, and it'll tell you everything. With that said, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Narrators out. Peace and love, family. No more talk. I'm done.